So we just watched Evil Dead 2, the 1987 sequel to The Evil Dead, a film I really enjoyed, a film I gave a very positive review on a couple days ago. So I was really excited going into Evil Dead 2. However, not a fan. Pretty disappointed in this film that I did not find fun at all. Evil Dead 2 picks up right after the events of The Evil Dead, retcons a few things. One thing I get why they retconned, a couple other things they retconned, I don't understand why. I don't understand the thought in that, but they did. So I watched it, didn't enjoy it, but I watched it, and now I'm making this video. The film is also focuses on that Book of the Dead, that book that releases these demon spirits through people and all hell breaks loose. In the second, just like in the first, except in The Evil Dead, that first one, everything they did that I really liked, they overdid and did worse in Evil Dead 2. In the original, I loved the use of the shaky camera and how they had weird angles and the crazy use of sound for scares. It was a lot of fun. But I don't like how they did it in Evil Dead 2. I think they did too much of it and overdid it. The quantity in Evil Dead 2 took away from the quality for me. In addition to a lot of overacting in Evil Dead 2. And it was just like, okay, here's a crazy scene, here's a crazy sequence, here's a crazy scene. I'm sure there's gonna be another one soon. Yep, 2 seconds later, here's another crazy scene. And it was just too much and not fun for me. I'm sure most people would disagree, given that most people, or a lot of people, have Evil Dead 2 listed as their favorite of the Evil Dead films. But from the ones I've seen so far, I like the original way better than Evil Dead 2, and I like the recent Evil Dead Rise way better than Evil Dead 2. So that's how I feel about that. A positive, I do want to say a positive, was the makeup and practical effects. I do think they did an excellent job in this, just like they did in the original, especially with the lack of technology and resources you have in the 80s versus today. For what they had, they did a great job. But besides that, didn't like the film. Is The Evil Dead 2, despite my really bad review, is it unwatchable? No. But for me, it was hard to watch. And that is what I gotta say about that.